Hello my crafty friends. Well, today we have another installment of a beautiful card made with the Impressions Abloom bundle. So again, it's the stamp set and then the Impressions Abloom dies. And I'm also going to be using the Floral Impressions Designer Series paper. So I just want to show you this beautiful paper real quick. So the one side has the floral on it, and the back side has not a floral, but it's kind of a solid pattern on it that is really beautiful. So this is kind of, it goes with this suite, and so that's the back side of that one. And then this one, beautiful florals, and many of the florals, the back sides match perfectly with the colors of the florals on the front. Then here's some more, just some greenery, and then some pool party design on the back. And I love this one. I have to use it next, I think. And then some more designs on the back. And then I already used some of this one, but this is really pretty flowers on the front, and then this nice old olive on the back. And so that is the Florals Impression Designer Series paper. And today we're going to be using, we're going to be using this particular piece. We're going to be using this side of it versus the back side. And so let's go ahead and show you the card real quick. So get this out of the way. So last week, you remember, we had this card, and I said, hang on to this piece in the middle. We're going to make a card with it next week. Well, it's next week. And so this is the card that we're going to make. And as you can see, this piece with the timeless plaid came right out of this. So definitely save your die cuts. You can use them both ways. You can use the die cut that you cut out, but then you can also use the space, or the negative space left over. So let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to use this particular sheet. And what I did, this is 4 by 5 1/4. So I just cut this one at 4 all the way down and did 5 1/4 and 5 1/4, and then you have 1 1/2 inch left. So if you did that in half, you get 3/4 by 4, and that is actually what I put right here for our inside, because we don't want a naked inside of our card. And to decorate the outside beautifully, we need something on the inside as well. And for these thank yous, and I appreciate you cards, I tend to leave the inside blank so that I can write whatever I'd like to on there. So we're going to use crushed curry and blueberry bushel, and our cardstock is this is garden green. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll give you all the measurements here. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. So I did a lot of this ahead of time so that it wouldn't take so long, but this is garden green, and this is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then our die cuts that we did, and then our leftover piece. This is in blueberry bushel, and this is leftover from the die from the card last week. And then here's our front piece, and again, this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then our inside piece is 4 by 5 1/4 for white cardstock, and then this is 3/4 by 5. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping first, and I went ahead and stamped this one because it's little, but I will cut it out for you to show you how we can make this. And I did not think of this on my own. My mentor, she likes to do this, and so it makes a really cool look because instead of just in a line, you can have it any way that you would like for it to go. So I am going to stamp the I appreciate you, and then we're going to cut it out. So let me get my blueberry bushel. I'll just move these to the side real quick. I'm just going to stamp this, and we're going to cut this out, and we can put it, pop it up here. So it's going to stamp down here like so. I'm just going to take my scissors and cut it out. So put this here, and then we'll go ahead and put this away so that I don't stick my finger in it. So let me go ahead and cut this out real quick. Okay, now we got that cut out. So let me show you that this is just this was just a scrap piece of paper, and I think it was a 3/4 by 4 or something like that, just big enough that you can stamp it on and then cut around it. So this is a 1/4 inch piece of scrap paper. So what I want to do is I just want to cut somewhat close to the letters, and we're just going to cut between these words like so. I'm just going to trim this one up just a tad so that it's not quite as much on the end as it has more on the end than the others did. Okay, so there we go. This is trash. Get this out of the way here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and assemble this. So what I did when I cut out this is a die cut. All these are die cuts that come in the bundle. And this is crushed curry, this is pecan pie, and garden green. And this one I put adhesive sheets on the back. So I'm just going to peel this off, and then it will stick down on there, and that way I don't get glue all over my fingers. So let's go ahead and assemble our card here. Actually, before we assemble, I'm going to glue some stuff together and put some dimensionals on the back. So I'm going to get these turned over. So here is my dimensionals, and I'm getting down to the end of it, but I believe these will work perfect for these little guys. You can also use the mini ones, but don't neglect the end of your dimensionals here, because these work great for small things as well. That's a little too big for that. So I'll have to get a mini for that. And this is, maybe these are too big for this. We'll see. There we go. All right. So I can put put one of these double ones here on this. And I'll have to get a mini one for this little one because it is too small. Oh, and that's too big. All right, that's okay. These cut really easy, so I'm just going to cut this off like so. And grab my mini dimensionals here and just put a small one right here on my little one. Okay, so, and then I want some dimensionals on this as well. So let's see, cut this off. I like to do it in twos, that way they're a little bigger. Sometimes I end up with just one, but that's okay. Stick one down here, like so, and then just going to use minis for this because it's a little small here. All right, so these are, let's put right there. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put, that should be good. There we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and glue my flowers together here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. And then I'm going to use my, take your pick. Stick that in the middle. Put a little bit of glue here. For some reason I can't pick these up, but take your pick does great. There we go. All right, so let me go ahead and put some of my card together. I get too many things in the way here. All right, so I'm just gonna do the inside real quick first. Oh, I can't pick up anything today. Man, oh man. Just gonna glue this on the bottom here. And then I'm going to a little glue and then glue this down on my inside. this. I want to do some on the bottom. All right. All right, so this down like so. And then this is going to be my front, so I'm just going to glue this onto the front of my card. So this glue gives you a little bit of wiggle room so you can get it just like you want it. It's a nice border all around. All right, and then I'm going to glue this down in the middle. Like so. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my stem here, and then I'm going to build my flower around it. So let me get this off. Oh, that came off really easy. So this is just the adhesive sheets, and it cuts out really nice, and you don't have to get your all glue everywhere because that's very thin. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of glue on here, not a lot, because you can see that it's cut, and so if you put a lot, it's going to come through to the other side. That might be a little too much, but you'll see. So go ahead and do both of these at the same time. And then I'm just going to put one down here like so, and then put the other one, just kind of tuck it in right here like so. All right, and so I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of these. I'm going to use the regular size ones for this. One right here, and actually we'll probably put one here and one right here for that guy. All right, so I'm going to leave the backs on real quick, so I'm going to figure out how I want to do my flowers. I think I'm just going to sit them on like that. So take that off and put that one there. And then I just put this one like so. Okay, so now I want my appreciate you like this, and then I'm going to do this so. And then a little angle, and then very and much. I'm going to do a little different than I did last time. Actually, put that there and like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this one down because the back has already come off of that one. Peel the back off of this one. Put that like that. And then peel the back off of this one. And we're almost done. All right, so add a little bling to it and we'll be all done. Super simple, super quick, and very nice though. Someone will definitely know that you appreciate them if this is, you give this to them. So I'm just going to put one down here, and up here, and one up here. All right, so there we go. A nice, quick, I appreciate you card that uses up the die cut from the previous card. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please like it and share it with your friends. Have a fun and crafty day, my friends. Thank you.